Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Always do it on my own, so always do it on my own, so always do it on my own, so always do it on my own, so.
Alright, I'm back.
And there you go, you've textured her skin, which is pretty good. And now you want to go to the next slot, which is the head.
I just want to know,
Now,
how do I recolor the skin? Blender. ARK Basic Shader. Using ARK Basic Shader, you want to change the skin tone. You'll likely need to adjust the base color or the albedo diffuse texture. Switch the shader editor. 3D viewpoint at the top, object mode. Inspect the shader editor. The shader might have inputs for base color or image texture. Adjust the base color if available. Locate base color input. So, you can change it by changing skin color, I'm guessing, maybe? No. Base color. That's specular color. I don't see a base color. Diffuse, colorize, DT. And these are all different colors, I guess. I'm not seeing a skin color. I see skin color base, but... or skin color boost, actually. Displacement. Modify the texture. Find the image. Okay, so it looks like you can change the skin tone by modifying the texture. If I change the specular, that just makes her look like she's made of metal. So I don't want to do that. Skin color boost, subsurface color. Yeah, I'm not seeing where it would be. But maybe this is wrong, because they've got... he has stuff
Same thing, you want to do
here.
the other
Armor.
shading. That one you want to connect to there. That's kind of the only new one that you have. You also got the end texture, same as last time, but you do not have a layered texture with when you're doing the humans. So the humans do not come with layered textures, they just come with a roughness texture. So the roughness texture, or the R
so
texture,
I do need the roughness
comes
texture.
down and goes into the...
So I do need the roughness texture that I just deleted. So I need this to go into roughness. Okay. And then... I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure how to change the skin color.
roughness section. And there you go, you've textured her skin, which is pretty good. And now you want to go to the next slot, which is the head. Now, same thing, you want to do the actual, put the shader, and then you want to go back into here, and you want to grab the face textures, and this is over here. So the one thing you can do is, if you want to, you can color the eye. Now you can do the exact same thing with the Photoshop thing. Put the texture in there, grab this texture, and now the color of the eye, the actual eye thing, is that little green dot here you can see down here, and then you put it on there. Because the base color of the eye is actually, if you look at it, it's kind of, it's that gray, right? So it's that gray texture. So if we wanted, let's say, I've done one here as well, which I did in the first time I tried to do this tutorial. We grab it, put it in, and her eye is now green, right? Same thing you did with the recoloring the Spino. So now this thing has the exact same things where it has the textures of, it has a roughness and AO or ambient occlusion texture or AO texture. Also has the normal and the roughness texture, which you need to put on all of it. Remember, normal is always linear. I will emphasize that a lot because if you don't have it on linear, it will look a little bit funky. And then you got the roughness texture, right? And there you go. Now your face is done. Now the next slot is all the boots, the armor. So remember how you textured the dino? It's the exact same thing. So I'm going to speed run this thing. It's the exact, literally got the exact same shaders as doing the dino and the saddle and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to quickly run through this. Remember, the one little thing is for any armor textures, they always go in the male, except for the underwear. Except for the underwear, because the male underwear doesn't.
I don't think he ever changes the skin texture or skin color. I'm guessing it's the same thing as the Spino. You have to change the overlay.
Female hair to scroll. Now we want the texture. But looks at the.
Let me try. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the skin color, but I kind of want to learn how to do different skin colors, different skin tones, because yeah, she's great white looking, but maybe I want her a little less white. I mean, if I plug this in here, it doesn't do anything. And this doesn't do anything, I don't think. Oh, wait a minute. The mask changes it? The mask changes it, but you can't change to, like, a dark skin tone. So, like, if you want to be, like, African American, I don't know how to change the skin tone to be darker. I mean, even if you go pure black, it doesn't do black tones. So... But that is how you change skin tone, is you change the mask. So if I go back, I should probably save this. Okay, let's delete this part. This file save as _ coloring v1. Yeah, it seems like the only way to really do it, honestly, is to change the mask tone. Because if I go into the mask here, the mask tone is like red. There's gotta be a way of doing it. Let's see. What if I did the D texture? What if I plugged a color? So if I did a color, an input, let's see, color, brightness, contrast, hue. What if I plugged color into this? What would that do? Does that change anything? Value? I mean, it does, kind of. If I change it, but it doesn't seem to change it much. Yeah, it's not really doing that much. So let's try maybe a different type. Let's do RGB curves, maybe? No, I'm not seeing any difference there either. Let's try changing the different colors, the hues. No, it's not seeming to do anything, so delete that as well. This part goes into that. Negative. What is this? Alpha. Oh, the alpha channel. The alpha and then the color channel. So this would be an input, a vector input. So what if I did maybe shader? Add shader, emission, glossy, holdout, mix, volume, texture, brick texture, noise, magic, sky. I feel like color is the way to go, but how though? Input RGB maybe? I mean, that does change it, but like I said, the same thing I'm running into doesn't really affect it too much. So I'll have to go through and do tutorial stuff later. Let's go talk to ChatGPT. Adjust the base color if ARK base shader uses it. Modify the image texture if the skin tone is controlled by a texture map. So skin tone is controlled by a diffuse. Skin tone is controlled by diffuse, I believe. How do I change that? If skin tone is controlled by a diffuse map, you'll need to modify the diffuse texture in order to change your skin tone. Either edit the diffuse map externally, or locate your diffuse node, find the texture file, edit diffuse map in the image editor, save, edit, go back to Blender. Method 2, modify it in Blender. Mix RGB mode. So, mix RGB mode. Where was it? I believe it's color. Mix color. Result. Mix RGB mode. Still doesn't really seem to be doing what I want it to. Switch to shading workspace. Maybe I need to plug this into a color and then into diffuse? Hold on, let's try to do that. Let's do that. Let's do color, RGB curve. No, not RGB curve. I don't want that. Go away. Go away. Shift A, brightness, contrast, hue, mix color. No, I don't want it on roughness. I want it on diffuse. And then this into A. And then this into B. And then... no. Definitely not. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Let's see, just regular old color, maybe? Just a regular old RGB. Plug this into this. Negative. So it has to go this direction. It has to go that direction. So this is the only option I've got. Mix RGB mode. Shift A to bring up add menu, color mix RGB. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be working. Color, mix color. Even if I do feed it into this. Okay, add an RGB node. Set up the RGB node. Connect the diffuse texture to the RGB node. Find the image texture. Drag the output to the input. So drag this output here to the input on here. Which input? A or B? Find the image texture node, which contains the diffuse map. Oh, the diffuse map. Okay, so this is the diffuse map. Drag its output to color 1. And drag this to color 2. And drag this to diffuse. Then what? My character looks like she got sunburned. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, color picker with this color. So we do this into the mask, and then we do color. We do just the RGB into this color, and we change the RGB. Oh, heck yeah. Well, you can't get super bright or super dark colors, but, I mean, that's still pretty good. I don't think you can get an actual black character in ARK. I don't think you can. Alright, I think that's a good skin color. Not too white, not too pasty. Looks normal. You gotta do the same with the nice. Gotta do the same with the other one. Meow. Are you hungry? Yeah. Are you hungry? Nico, come here. Come here. Come here, now. You wanna come up here? Come here. Ugh. I got you, kitty. What you doing? What you doing? What are you doing? What you doing? Are you hungry? Hmm? You're sitting on my boobers. My tummy. Here you are. Is it comfortable? You want to sit on my keyboard instead? I don't see how that could be soft. Are you hungry? Hmm? Are you hungry? Are you hungry, Mama? Yeah? Are you hungry, baby? Oh my goodness, you're purring. People can't hear you purr. You need to purr more. Oh, now you're gonna step on my keyboard. Here, look, up here. This is the mic. Here. Look. Up here. Up here. Come here. Look. Up here. Look it. What are you doing? You gonna use the trash can to get down? You gonna use the trash can lid? You having fun? Don't fall. Alright. Yeah, the steak quesadilla is pretty good. So, looks like I've got definitely a nice... Kind of want to take the green tone and up it a little tiny bit. Give it a little bit more olive. I think that's pretty good. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. This thumbnail's not gonna be absolutely amazing, best thing ever, but that's alright. Alright, I think we got the skin roughness on there now. We don't have it set all up yet. But now we know we can feed into a mix and change the color with RGB nodes. Freaking awesome. Yeah, definitely. Alright, so I'm also going to be writing up a guide for myself and posting it, and people can use it to understand how to make these. Alright. So we've got the female body. I need to grab this color, and I need to put it over to the head colorized. Paste this in here to use that in a minute. These are going to be out of here. Then Shift A, we're going to do ARK Basic Shader. Then out to the surface. Perfect. Then we're going to import the head. So go to base. Go to, oh wait, actually, hold on. Colorization, my stuff. This is the face. So the face goes into, I believe it's diffuse. Yes, it is diffuse, but I have to go back over here in order to see it. Because it looks silly over here. Absolutely silly. That's terrifying. Truly. Don't know why that's a thing, but yeah, it is. Alright, so we need to plug this into a color mixer. So let me undo this node. Let me plug in color here. No. Plug this into a color mixer. No, maybe not. Vector. Okay. How do we change the color this time around? You have to put the diffuse. That's a PNG. I think I need to save it as Targa. I'm going to save it as Targa. I think he doesn't know what he's doing. I really do. I love him to death. It was 3 years ago, but I don't think he knows what he's doing. So, save as. We're going to save as a Targa. And we're going to see if it works better. So, this is female face cyan mine. We're saving it as a Targa, and we're going to get rid of the PNG section. I'm going to do 32 bits. And then we're going to load the Targa file instead and see if that actually is better. Because I can't figure out why it's being like this. So the color, surface color, no, color has to go into diffuse. I wonder if RGB can go here. Well, yes and no, because it overwrites the color. Now, is her face and stuff all this different color? If I go back to human 0, yeah, see, her face is a different color. So how do I fix her face? See, that goes into color. Oh, mix. Right. I need the color mixer. So I need to go back over to here. I need to go to here. Are you hungry, Nanya? Color mix. Color mixer. Color into A. And then this color into B. And then this color into diffuse. There we go. Her eyes are actually terrifying. Those are the eyes of, like, a demonic being. I feel like I need to change that. Also, I still don't understand why her tummy has the mouth on it. When I swap back over here, it's gone. So, I don't... I don't know why that's a thing. Meh. Alright, we'll go linear. Wait, it's linear. Which one did we use? It was 2020? No. This one. No, it wasn't that one. This one? Which one was it? Linear Rec 2020, okay. So, back over to the head. Linear Rec 2020. Okay, so now, if I go back to the previous slot, I've got 2 bases? 2 slots? Wonder what that is. Wonder what that's all about. I'm not sure. I'm going to change this. This is not going to be overlay. It's going to be darken. Multiply color burn. I'm going to have to like... What I'm going to have to do is like... I think I have to leave it like that. Then file, save as. Let's try this. Targa. Let's do line v2. See if this looks better. Does it look better if I do it like this, or does it look better if I do it like the other way? Because right now it is terrifying me. Oh god, where did I go? I'm underneath her somehow. Her face is terrifying me right now. That is the face of a demon. Face of a demon, I swear. Alright, so this one is going to be deleted. And we're going to import the other Targa. Which is the V2 Targa. Which has different eyes. And that still did not work right. It's still not working. Okay, so for some strange, weird, silly reason, sRGB, ASUS. Okay, that makes it definitely darker. Try darker. I think it's something to do with the color space I'm using. So color space 2020, the eyes don't stand out. So I think what I have to do is grab, go back in here, put this on top, make this overlay. Or maybe? I honestly have no idea. How do I do this? Does he cover this? Okay, hold on, Claudia. I need to watch him and see if he does. I don't think he does.
I just pressed the kind of texture or AO texture thing, but then you also got the texture section. So there's also an AO texture now for the human body, and that connects to your ambient section. So this is the ambient occlusion. That one you want to connect to there. That's kind of the only new one that you have. You also got the end texture, same as last time, but you do not have a layered texture with when you're doing the humans. So the humans do not come with layered textures, they just come with a roughness texture. So the roughness texture, or the R texture, comes down and goes into the roughness section. And there you go, you've textured her skin, which is pretty good. And now you want to go to the next slot, which is the head. Now, same thing, you want to do the actual, put the shader, and then you want to go back into here, and you want to grab the face textures, and this is over here. So the one thing you can do is, if you want to, you can color the eye. Now you can do the exact same thing with the Photoshop thing. Put the texture in there, grab this texture, and now the color of the eye, the actual eye thing, is that little green dot here you can see down here, and then you put it on there. I've because the base color of the eye is actually, if you look at it, it's that gray, right? So it's that gray texture. So if we wanted, let's say, I've done one here as well, which I did in the first time I tried to do this tutorial. We grab it, put it in, and her eye is now green, right? Same thing you did with the recoloring the Spino. So now this thing has the exact same things where it has the textures of, it has a roughness and AO or ambient occlusion texture or AO texture. Also has the normal and the roughness texture, which you need to put on all of it. Remember, normal is always linear. I will emphasize that a lot because if you don't have it on linear, it will look a little bit funky. And then you got the roughness texture, right? And there you go. Now your face is done. Now the next slot is all the boots, the armor. So remember how you textured the dino? It's the exact same thing. So I'm gonna speed run.
So let's go back to where he colored the dino, so I can figure out what he's talking about.
If you can see it as a file. So this will actually show you what regions can be colored as the same color. So the red is all the same color. So if you look, the black section, those textures area, that never will change on your dino. That stuff you never kind of figure out. Is the Spino one region. Spino 6 I've actually took a screen of the exact color is what the red, but you want to click on the thing is you're not going to select every. Okay. That's probably kind of get the whole red section selected. Now, as you notice, there's going to be certain sections that do not paint, that do not grab, which is kind of annoying because you want the orange. The orange kind of paints differently. Orange and red is pretty much the same. It's like a mix of the yellow. But, alright. So now we've got this. We've got the layer for the moment, or the M layer. We want to go to the red layer. You can hide that mask layer for the moment, or the M layer. Go over here, click on your color, and then this, we want that dark green, right? We want that dark green. Click OK, hide that, and then you just want to paint in that texture. Fully paint that bad boy in. Make sure it's all painted in that selection.
That's what I did, though.
And now you've done that, you want to go over to the blending mode over here and click overlay.
Okay, blending mode overlay. So, he did a new layer above his, which would be this one, and then blend mode overlay, which I believe is what I did. And it just did not work. But let's try it again. Let's try V2. Let's try V3. V3. Back over here, delete this one. Drag in V3. And see how we go with this. Yeah, see, the eyes are still messed up. Wonder if I have to do like a really super dark color for them to shine through. Let's try just doing a darker version of cyan. And save this as Targa. And we'll just save over it. Delete and drag it back in. That time it didn't change anything. But it's on overlay. Try again. Maybe it just didn't save. Maybe I do V4. What the hell? Now it's just not working at all. Okay, delete that. Put this above here. Select color range. This one. Select. Go here. New. And delete this. See what this green does. Let's do another Targa. And V5. And drag it on in. Do color. Oh, okay. Kind of. Not really. It just does pure green. Okay. So if we go back over here, and then we change this to overlay, file, save as, Targa, do V6 now. And boom, and rec 2020, and color, and boom. Huh. Just doesn't work. That just does not work. How did he do his?
And then that's done. That is the red section. Pretty much the same. It's like a mix of the which this we want that dark green, right? We want that dark green. Click OK, hide that, and then you just want to paint in that texture. Fully paint that bad boy in. Make sure it's all painted in that selection. And now you've done that, you want to go over to the blending mode over here and click overlay. And then that's done. That is the red section painted, right? So now you hit Control D to get rid of the selection. Grab up the mask map again, make a new layer. And now let's do the lime green.
Okay, yeah, he is doing a new layer, and he is doing overlay. So why is it turning out so light? I mean, unless we're supposed to be using one of these other color spaces, but I mean, all the other ones look pretty crappy too. Ow. Okay. Clamp result. Color. Mix. Darken. Oh. Oh. Okay. Screen. Overlay. Ah. Oh. Oh. My color mixer is messing with my Targa. It changes the color of the Targa. So that makes sense. I can do my color properly now. Hello? Oh. What the... Why did you end up doing that? Alright, file, save as. I'm gonna do finally Targa 7. And we'll delete this one. Boom. Color. There we go. Now her face does change because of being a different color. So now I think I need to go back over here, go to here, open up the mix, and change this from being mixed to overlay. except it still didn't work that great. Hold on. It still is being colorized quite weirdly. So, let me see. Color overlay factor. Ah, sRGB. There we go. SR20. I'm awfully pale now, all things considered. Can I go any darker? I mean, that's red. I don't want red. I want, like, yeah. There we go. That's a little bit better. So let's grab this RGB. Go over here to the female. I think it's the same frickin' color. No, it's not. It's slightly different. Slightly different. Put that in here. And then that should do something. But it doesn't seem like it's trying to. I mean, all I can really do is match it up the best I can. The colorized texture is quite icky looking. Mix. Huh. Oh, wow. That's what happens if I do that. Rec 2020. Oh, great. Now what's happened? I messed up something. Ain't sure what, to be honest. Ah, that's what I messed up. Okay. Oh, I don't have the roughen texture on. I think that might be why they look different. No, that's not it. Why does the face not match the body? The color's the same. The overlays type is the same. The camera is the same. It's Rec 2020. The alpha channel, maybe? Maybe it's because I don't have alpha going to alpha? No, that's not it either. There's like a serious divide between my neck and my chin. Legit divide in color. So if I just do mix, then it's gonna mess it up. Color burn. Holy crap. Color dodge. Overlay. Overlay is probably the best way I can do it. I think that would be the best. I just don't understand why the shadow is there. But okay, let me go back to female colorized. See, if I did the skin color the same as this, it would actually work. Because it's the same skin color. I wonder if... Let's see, this is overlay. Let's do mix. See, it doesn't change that. So, color... I wonder if you use darken to create darker skin? I don't even know. I gotta figure out why this is applying to the entire surface of the skin, though. my head colorized is applying to everything. Too much for my little brain to comprehend. Yeah, bro. Too much for my little brain to comprehend. That's why it's taking me all day to figure out. My texture is covering everything, not just her face. My face texture is everywhere, which is not wonderful. Maybe it's because this is ARK Basic Shader. Maybe I need to do... Hang on, does he use ARK Basic Shader as well? On the face? Why can I not get his video to pop up? There it is.
J. And I just pressed the thing, but then you also got the texture checker. So there's also an AO texture now for vision. You have a texture that comes down. Now, same thing. You want to do the actual put the shader, and then you want to go back into here, and you want to grab the face textures, and this is over here. So the one thing you can do is, if you want to, you can color the eye. Now you can do the exact same thing with the Photoshop thing. Put the texture in there, grab this texture, and now the color of the eye, the actual eye thing, is that little green dot here you can see down here, and then you can put it on there. Because the base color of the eye is actually, if you look at it, it's that gray, right? So it's that gray texture. So if we wanted, let's say, we grab it, recoloring the spine.
Yeah, it is. It goes in the ARK Basic Shader.
This thing has the AO.
Oh, his is different colored
and the roughness texture
too.
Linear. I will emphasize that a lot, because if you don't have it on linear, it will look a little
Why
bit
do
funky.
I have two slots?
It's done.
Oh, okay,
Now,
he has slots
next
too.
slot is all the boots, the armor. So remember how you textured the dino? It's the exact same thing. So I'm gonna speed run this thing. It's the exact, let's run through the set. Female one does.
Huh. Okay, so he uses ARK Basic Shader as well.
Alright. I looked at the boots. Are the boots right? Did I do the boots right? I made a mistake on the boots, so sometimes happens. There we go. Now that's all correct. Okay, now it's time we do the hair. Now the hair, make sure to pay attention to this, because any dinos that have fur or hair, fur or feathers, you'll be doing this to the actual texture that's under the fur or the hair. So let's go find the hair, female hair ponytail. So we want to use the node as always. Grab Shift A, go. Grab your ARK shader again for this, connect it. So now, when you click on the ARK shader, you want to go over to head, click material properties, scroll down to the settings section. You want to go blend mode. You want to have that on alpha hashed, and the shadow mode on alpha hashed. Now this will make it look like hair. So now we want to go back into our.
It would be nice if his freaking camera wasn't in the way. I can't stand when people put cameras in the way of freaking tutorials. Hence why I don't ever use one, and I never will. I can't stand cameras. Okay. So I think it's my overlay that's causing this not to work. So let me see if I can use this here, and this here, if maybe you'd let me do it. Oh. Nope. I can't. The texture is like wrongly applying on top of her entire body. So I wonder if I need to fix that somehow. Because if I go here, it's okay, sort of. Like, this is the female body. It's body colorized. But now the body doesn't have any color to it. It's just the face. I am confusion. I am confusion. Right about now. So, mix, color, blend mode, color. Oh, okay. Now that's just a pure color. So that doesn't do a blend mode, that's just pure color. So... But this is the weird part, is this is not the face. This is the female body. Okay, delete these. Drag in the female body. Those are female faces. Colorization. Female body colorize. DT. Color. Oops. Color into diffuse. See, it's coloring the face. It's not coloring... What? Okay, I need to go back to the last save because I don't know what happened. There we go. So... I can do like that. This is slot 1. Maybe I need to do slot 2. And then connect it? No. Slot 1. Slot 2. There are 2 in here. Human head color. Human head colored, colorized. Female human head 1. See, that's just gonna color the whole body. Like if I did a base, then that'd be great, but that's not gonna work. File, revert back again. So, human body colorized base MIC. Slot 2 is the head. So, do I need to delete these? Okay, there's the face. So then, maybe I was doing it slightly wrong. I mean, obviously I was doing something slightly wrong. But, if I drag in the face now, will it work? My targa. So, color. And then BDSF. BSDF. Rather. Okay. So then the alpha channel goes to alpha, which is where? There's alpha. Okay. Linear, and we're going into linear 2020. There we go. That was really, really weird. Apparently this is not where you want to go to change slot 1 and 2. So this is slot 1 where the hair, or where the body's at. So now that I've got that sorted, I can break this. Actually, let's save this. File, save this. This is working. So, let's see. Hmm. Okay, so now let's add the mixer. So let's go S and then color mix. And we're just gonna take this off of here. This goes into A. And then the color goes into B. And then this color needs to be changed. Okay, mix, overlay. Nope. Color, mix, darken. What is this one set to? It's Rec 2020. What if we just do sRGB? Is that better at all? No. Mix. Well, I get it working, but alpha ASIS, it like comes out as just gray. Like the color is just gray no matter what I do. Color? It's just gray. It's just freaking gray. So if I go straight into it, it works perfectly. Well, how did I get it working before where I could change it if it's gonna gray out like that? Maybe I just change the base color. Okay, there's specular. There's color boost. There's emission color. Oops. I don't know how I did that. Okay. Combine color, separate color, color attribute, hues, saturation, life, fall off. Let's do mix color again. Result goes into here. This goes into here. This changes. Okay, there we go. So maybe I don't need to put a color picker on here. We grab a little bit more blue. And there. Okay. So now I think I can copy this. Let's see what overlay does. Okay, cool. So I can copy this. I can go to slot 2, paste this in, attach this to here, and attach this to here. There we go. It's not perfect. I don't know if it's gonna be perfect like ever. But let's go back to this one. No, that's the face. Let's go back to slot 1. Okay. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna get it perfect. Because when I change that, it doesn't change both. Let's just do mix. And then on the other, also just do a mix. I mean, that's closer. Not quite, though, what I'm looking for. I was hoping to get a little bit more of her eyes out. Okay. Darken. Darken might work. What does darken look like? I think that's about as close as I'm gonna get. I can't seem to match the face color and the neck color. But I wonder if it's just a illusion because of the lighting. I wonder if it's just an illusion. Oh, it might be. Look where the lighting's at. It might just be an illusion. Oh, no, it's not an illusion because that takes away all the lighting. That's how dark my character is right now. So, what if I lightened her up, like, a lot? Or maybe darkened her face? That's not gonna work. Turned her into a freaking kiss. Starting to fall asleep. I know you guys can start to hear, like, my voice start to kind of drift out. It's when I start to fall asleep. Start to get tired. Oh, no, it's definitely not lighting. It is definitely not lighting that is causing this. It's the texture. At 100% is the texture. Not sure how to fix this. Let's look at the body or the texture for the female. Let's look at this. Let's look at the differences. That's... And then it's female body colors. Yeah, they're different colors. Huh. Okay. If I do blend mode mix on both, still does not work. What if um oh, that's much different than this. That's interesting. Okay, hold on a minute. Why are they different brightnesses? Is it a different light type? Weird. Okay. Yeah, they're two different texture, or they're two different brightnesses. Which is why they're being so weird. Like, this brightness and this brightness are perfectly fine. But this one... Where was it? It's this one, I think? No. It's not that one. It's this one? This one is completely wrong. So... Human female body colorize... D... That's a different color than this one. That's weird. I don't understand why that's the case. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. I can't stay up any longer. I've been up way too long. It's 7:30 and I'm beat. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'm gonna write up for I'm gonna write the tutorial and I'm gonna do like a full-on tutorial about this when I figure it out, but I'm gonna go to bed. So hopefully I remember what the heck I did tomorrow. Hopefully you guys had fun watching and trying to learn something new with me. I had fun. I think I'll have some more fun with it tomorrow. Probably go lay down, do a little bit of editing, and then go to sleep. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna exit out of this. I don't want to save. I've got my previous save. Good night. Bye-bye.